working. Indeed. Greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. I thanketh thee for joining me. I am streaming on mobile data right now, and I already used half my mobile data with my yoga stream that I just did. And now I'm streaming two live streams on one data package, which probably means that I'll have like, if I'm lucky, 15 minutes that we can one on one. But after that 15 minutes, I'm probably gonna disappear suddenly out of lack of mobile data. So if I disappear, know that I am out of information. Little packets of information that I can send to you. Our Wi-Fi got busted. We tried to run our Wi-Fi off the generator because our electricity got turned off, as you do living in South Africa. And then our generator output too much wattage or voltage, and then it wrecked our Wi-Fi. Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sunshine gal. I'm going schmalky, a little bit insane, but we're here, Connor. Here we are. Not stopped. Maybe maybe challenged, but definitely not not defeated. Thank you, dear friends, Shannon and Nana, Connor, Savina. It's so nice to have you here, friend. Thank you for the silver as well. Man, these flies, yo, keep invading my space. Like, look at this dude, you know? Look at this. You're gonna die. I'm gonna murder you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Glad you still found a way to be here, Melty. Cartoons, they will literally have to kill me, dude. They'll have to kill me, put me in the ground before I do not show up, dude. Oh, I'm back in a second again. Okay. Some of my tanks. Hey, Cable. Thank you for joining us, dude. It's nice to have you here, Brother Bear. How's India, man? Tell me, how's India? Like, really tell me, how's India, dude? Is India better? Is India worse? Is India vibing? Are you vibing, Cable? It's been a while, dude. I've been missing you, man. I've been thinking about you a lot. I watched Triple R or RRR recently, almost like ironically, and I couldn't stop thinking about you, Holmes. I was just like, yes, this is me and Cable in another life. Jack is here too, Mr. 42. It's nice to have you. Thank you for joining us on the YouTubes. I'm gonna go get myself some water. This thing's empty. I'm back in a second again. You are early, friend. You are. Nice to see you. Achoo. Achoo. Yeah. Kind of feel good about the fact that we're using the mobile data, you know? It's like the mobile data was always there as like a buffer, a little safety blanket, and now we're graciously being taken, being caught by this safety blanket instead of just falling into the void. We're into the safety blanket of mobile data. You know, usually when the power goes off, the towers, the like cell service towers we had around would go off as well, which means that I would be double wrecked, you know, wrecked on the front of not having electricity, but also wrecked on the front of not having cell connectivity. So when the Wi-Fi went with the power, as it does, the cell connectivity went with it, and it was just like double whammy. But now at least we only get one of the two. Sick. Yeah. Oh, only 50% suffering. Yes. Since help. India is doing as it usually does. I have been dealing with changes in my life again. Why am I not surprised, Cable? Maybe that's why I felt compelled to ask, dude. Tell me about the changes for the day. You want to make a change from teaching, make a change with your creative pursuits, make a change with what you have to do in order to gather currencies. Tell me, brother bear. Tell me everything. I was about to move to a different city, but me and my friend slash potential roommate had a falling out. Of course, Cable. At least you had the falling out before you became roommates. You know, me trying to like silver lining the things. I mean, could have been worse. You know, you could have moved in with one another and then had the falling out, and then you were stuck. You know, having to live with one another. Maybe you had like a year lease or something like that. So, silver linings. You're like, no, no, Mel. This is all bad. I'm trying, Cable. Please tell me there's something good. It's good to be here as well, Mel. I missed you too. I was talking about you the other day in my talks, and it's kind of funky things that you're up to. The second time I mentioned you was when you were talking about cultural appropriation, and I used it as an example of someone who learns from other cultures. You used you as an example. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that, Cable. You know, I feel this interpretation of cultural appropriation, you know, has just been this victim mentality of separateness. You know, not only do I believe I'm separate, but I believe I'm so separate that I do not want you to be like me with the things that I think I'm special with, right? And I know that it has the caveat of things have become so bastardized in our current, you know, society with capitalism, you know, trying to make the quickest buck out of everything, and in that way the culture can be appropriated and manipulated for capital gains, which I do not agree with, of course. But as you mentioned, Brother Bear, we can always learn from other cultures. We can learn from one another. All of us get to experience a facet of this reality. And if you ignore, if you pretend to know better than all of the other infinities, then I can guarantee you you'll always be left in the dust. So I thank you, Brother Bay, for thinking about me, for sending that love too. Maxine is here as well, saying good morning, beautiful souls, sending my aggressive positive blasts of love to you. Heart. Thank you so much, Maxine. Thank you so much. Again, friends, if I disappear suddenly, it's because I no longer have any mobile data left. Our Wi-Fi got riggedy wrecked, but we have some mobile data left. So I'm gonna be here for as long as it will allow. Scotch Trap, this is a good stream. Much love to you. Much love to you too, friend. Thank you for saying something like that. I appreciate the love. Truth is here too. Thank you, Connor, for sending some love here as well, friend. Let me see. I think I missed a few here. Mr. 42, Jack himself is here as well, of course. I'm very well. Should get new Wi-Fi powered by Pippi on a treadmill. Uh, I wanted to say something for a second, Sofina, but then I was like, "Are you friends gonna be like, you shouldn't do that, Melt?" And then I didn't want to share it for a second, and now you're like, now you have to share it, Melt. No, I'm gonna share. Fine. I had like a little bit, like a little bit of coffee left, and Pippi was like really curious about my coffee, and I let her have that little bit of coffee. I mean, she looks pretty chill, but I was just for some reason in that moment thinking about the fact that I gave her some coffee. So, if she was ever going to be a Wi-Fi powering treadmill dog, it would be today. I mean, like, look at her. Can I show you her? The chair's in the way. Look at her. She's just chilling. She's just a little chilly chiller. So if that is Pippi caffeinated, kind of seems like she's more zen being caffeinated than she's not being caffeinated or something. Reddit is glitching bad. I'm not surprised. It's probably the connectivity that is the issue. I do not have a stable connection. Almost dropped some of my shiznit. No harm, no foul though. Reddit is glitching bad. I'm so sorry again, Maxine. Maybe the YouTube will be a little bit better since it's the first line of defense, the first level of connectivity. It seems to be 4G. I can feel your energy, Jack. Me too. It's so nice having you here. I'm pumped tonight. Just spent the whole day with my fiance watching movies and eating comfort food. Oh, Jack, Jack, dude, why? Like that's like the one thing, dude. You know, if you were like, oh, just spent the whole day doing taxes. Me trying to make the worst example I possibly can. Just spent the whole day, being adults. I would be like, yeah, this whole having a significant other thing sounds great and all. But then you come and say something like that, dude. So beautiful. Just spent the whole day watching movies and eating comfort food with someone you love. I'm so happy for you, brother Bear. Thank you for reminding me that it's possible. We can too have that. So much love. Thank you, dear friend. I'm so happy you got to prioritize your loved one. What a treat, Jack. Right? Listening to some Ram Dass this morning, feeling at peace. And in the infinite ocean awareness. Shannon, how about that? That was today's thing for me. When I did my yoga, I was like hitting with the infinity ocean, right? The infinite ocean, us swimming in the infinite ocean, yoga as a swimming of the infinite ocean. The infinite ocean giving us waves, some of them interrupting, some of them supporting. I was like really going for the infinite ocean analogy today as well. So it's so crazy that you listened to a Ramdas chat on that. So much love to you, Connor. I'll be listening to our song more often recently, Sophie by the Old Together. I don't think I've heard the one before. If you're wondering, it's a beautiful song. I think you would all enjoy. Thank you, Jack, for the recommendation. Send us maybe like the name on Discord if you really want us to listen to it because the moment, and there's so much in the moment, and the moment keeps getting more muched. So whatever in the moment, much, stay much in it. You're like the fuck mouth. Basically, my way of saying that I'll probably forget. I'll probably forget. Manifesting new working wife of her mouth. Yes. Thank you, dear Shan. I appreciate the manifestation. Super puppy, coffee powered burger. Like I mean, she's so chill. If she was caffeinated, whatever it does to her is it makes her more chill. Maybe the dopamine, maybe the lack of adenosine bonding to her brain right now is just giving her vibes. It's being like, sick it. Nothing. YouTube is fine, no glitches. Yes. Are you sure you weren't sleeping? Sleeping tablets in the coffee, little zoink doggo. No, she looks pretty chill. No sleeping tablets, I would be pretty wrecked myself if I did. Amy James, here with us too. Love to you. Thank you for joining us, friend. It's been a while since seeing you. Right, I thought that too. Is a perfect synchronous of the full moon in Pisces today. It is what it is. Dear Shannon. I haven't even mentioned what my stream reason, what my stream topic is for today. I want to talk about letting go of fear. Specifically in the way that animals let go of fear. Like an animal might react, respond, behave in a certain way, being scared of something in the moment. But then as soon as the threat goes away, so does the fear response. And it's instantaneous. As in, Pippi is scared of bees because she has messed with the bees twice, and then they fucked her up a little. Her little face, just absolutely swollen. Looks like she got in the boxing ring with Mike Tyson or something. So now she's scared of bees, right? Scared of bees. So if there's a bee buzzing around me when I meditate, for example, she goes from calmly laying on the ground to being upright and extremely alert to see where the bee is in her environment. And then as soon as the bee leaves again, she goes directly back into that state of relaxation where she lays down and she calms down again. And again, I was just seeing this as a message from the universe as let go of the fear, right? Like fear in and of itself isn't completely useless, that fear can save your life if you're standing at the edge of a cliff. But to feel like you're standing at the edge of a cliff, even when you're not, to perpetuate that fear, that and then to hold on to that state is what we humans do sometimes. We get so scared of something, so scared of an idea, so scared of losing ourselves, so scared of losing a person, is that we perpetuate that fear, we hold on to that fear, even when that fear no longer is in our environment. And I'm not saying that any of us particularly are doing that right now, but just to kind of bring that into the mind, to pose it as a question to yourself to see if there is any potential fear you're holding on to right now and that you would like to let go of. What are you scared of? Like, really, what are you scared of? I'm scared of disappointing people. I'm scared of failing. I'm scared of not being good enough, right? And those fears can really arise when we're in a certain circumstance, in a certain environment, when the feedback loop can be particularly jarring, right? And yet that fear is still self-imposed, self-created, even an illusion, a story that I'm telling myself, scaring myself in a way that only I can, creating a fear only suitable to me, you know. Oh, oh no, I'm not scared of dying anymore. How about be scared of all of these things? How about that? How about we stop being scared, please, right? So yeah, hoo ha, to letting go of fear. You know, we're gonna continue with an infinity, and fear is gonna